Hi there everybody, this is Natasha Wilkinson, your independent Scentsy consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. We are in the last few days of July. The month is getting away from us, really getting away from us. I was hoping to have got a lot further through our new spring summer catalogue than I have. I have some hauls to show you. I have some bring back my bar news to share with you. I have some videos I've filmed that I haven't finished editing and uploading yet. So you're probably going to see a lot of me this month. This month is a busy month and I do like to be a little bit more organised this month, knowing it's a busy month, but because I went away, I'm kind of just behind. Let's do some catch up, shall we? So, this video, we've been going through our different fragrances, our different family fragrances. So this video we're going to talk about our citrus scents that will be coming in the spring summer catalogue in just a few days time. So let's delve into it, shall we? So citrus is described by Scentsy as classic to sparkling citrus blends, includes notes like orange, grapefruit, mandarin and lemon. Now, personally for me, citrus is my least favourite category. And I'm going to admit that right off the bat. When I first started Scentsy, I bypassed straight past the citrus category when I was choosing my own fragrances for my house because citrus just doesn't do it for me. To me, citrus comes across very sharp, very cleaner-like to me, and I'm just not a fan. And then April of 2020, so I started in February 2020. April 2020, they brought out the scent of the month, which was a citrus category, in the citrus category, and that was Be Fabulous. Now, again, it's probably not something I would have thought to have brought by myself, but I had at that stage started buying the whiff box. And in the whiff box at that time, one of the things they did was they gave you a bar of, it might have even been March. So in March, so at that time, you would get a bar of the scent of the month and you would get a sample of next month's scent of the month. So it had a sample of Be Fabulous in it and I fell in love with it. So that's when I started to gain an appreciation of citrus scents. Again, still not my favourite category, but there are certain citrus scents that I now do warm and do enjoy and that I do gravitate towards. So let's talk about what's in this catalogue, shall we? So the first one we are going to talk about is, now there are 7 scents in our citrus category for our catalogue. So the first one we're going to talk about is Cheerful Celebration, and this is a bright and bubbly jubilee of sparkling lemon, juicy pineapple and a tart raspberry. Now, I have warmed through this particular one once. It's very tart to my nose, a little bit too tart for me. I'm definitely picking up that sharp tart notes of the raspberry and the lemon. So it's lemon forward and then you get the tartness of the raspberry. I don't get much of that pineapple. Pineapple to me is a sweeter citrus, but again with pineapple scents, I'm very picky with my pineapple scents. Some pineapple scents can come across smelling a little bit pencil shaving like to me and a little bit acidy to me, and then some pineapple scents like Pina Colada Cha-Cha I absolutely fall in love with, but this is not one that I typically would gravitate towards. But if you like tart citrus scents, this one I think would be right up your alley. The next one is Cocoa Lime, and this is coconut milk and a creamy vanilla get energized with a citrusy splash of fresh lime. So this one is another one that I fell in love with, and it is very bright, this one. It's got the creaminess from the coconut, and it smells like an authentic lime. I normally have a bar of this on hand. But at the moment I don't. This goes into my Scentsy Club every autumn winter catalogue because it tends to retire during our autumn winter catalogue. If you have an odour that you want to get rid of, this will cover it right up. It is strong. It fills up your house. But what I like about this one too, it's not lemon. And I think that's why I'm drawn to it. It's bright, it's bubbly, slightly sweet and creamy from the coconut, but it's also very tropical and a great mixer. If you're wanting to cocktail a scent up or make a like fruity cocktail, take any fruity scent and mix this with, and it mixes really well. But you do have to, because it is so strong, look at the ratios of what you're mixing. So this goes beautiful with pina colada cha-cha. It goes beautiful with the hibiscus water. Hibiscus water is on the louder side, so I tend to do a few cubes in alternating warmers of hibiscus water and half to 1 cube of cocoa lime, because you do have to be careful that cocoa lime doesn't overtake those other scents when you're mixing it. But this one is just so versatile. I absolutely love cocoa lime. So the next one, coconut lemongrass, and I tend to have a bar of this on hand too. So this one is a bestseller, and it is creamy tropical coconut and sunny bright lemongrass. So this is again a very bright, clean, strong performer, and this is another one that will clean your house out of any nasty smell, or if you've got heavy cooking like greasy bacon or fish, this will just clear that smell. So I tend to put this through my house after I've done a big deep clean, and I just want a clean, fresh smell. And it's again not overly tart or not overly sour, because you've got that coconut again, just adding that little bit of sweetness and just adding that little bit of smooth note to that sharp lemongrass. So the next one is pineapple mango, and this is a bright blend of sweet pineapple and juicy mango softened by passion flower. So this to me could almost be kind of put in the fruity section. So this is a lot of a sweeter than a citrusy scent to me. I'm getting very sweet, tropical, fruity notes when I'm smelling this. And I think the reason it's been popped into the citrus section because of the pineapple. So, but the mango kind of just smooths it out, sweetens it out, and makes it smell very bright, fruity, fresh and tropical. It's not sharp, it's not sour. So if you find citrus scents too sharp, too sour, too rancid, you would probably enjoy pineapple mango. So the next one is new to our catalogue, and it is Sips of Cider. And this is lively blood orange steeped with sparkling ginger and cinnamon stick. So I've used these ones to make my samples with, and this is what I will be warming to provide a full warm review. So I was excited thinking it was going to be a cider scent. I don't hate this one, but I don't feel it's cider to me. I feel it's more of a spiced orange. So it's described as lively blood orange steeped with sparkling ginger cinnamon stick. I do get a little bit of spice, a little bit of cinnamon, but it's not coming across as cider. It's coming across as a wintry orange, a spiced orange. So this is one I wouldn't probably warm in spring or summer. I'd probably warm this more in winter, maybe in Christmas. It's very Christmassy theme. So December, the end of November and December is probably the only time I'm a very seasonal melter. So I warm things very seasonally to their weather, and it's usually only the end of November and through December that I kind of step away from that seasonal melting and get into the holiday spirit, and then start melting things that remind me of Christmas, that evoke that Christmas memory. And then for a short part, usually in October, I will warm Halloweeny spooky scents. So they're usually the only times I will probably step away from my seasonal melting routine. But to me, this is more of a winter scent, and probably something I'd warm maybe through Christmas, because it's just a beautiful spiced orange scent to me. So the next one is Sun-Kissed Citrus, and this is lively blend of oranges, lemons, limes and grapefruits. Now I warmed a tester of this a while ago, and it's different to what I was smelling in the on cold. On cold I get a lot of the orange and lemon, and it comes across very tart and sour on cold. But those other fruits, when they're warming, kind of blend through when it's warming, and it comes across as just this melody of different citrus scents. It comes across a little bit brighter, a little bit sweeter. Not one that I'd probably buy a bar of, but I do like it a lot better on warming than I do on cold. And the last one in our citrus category is Wisteria Water, and this is Wisteria cascades over water lotus as they bask in the bright lemon sunshine. So this one, I pick up the florally water lotus in there. It's a little bit more aquatic, a little bit more watery, a little bit more florally. And I think that lemon's just adding that little bit of brightness to it. So they are our 7 scents. Now I'm going to do 2 things here. So I can create a 6-pack with this one, with leaving one out. So I will do that if I were to create a 6-pack. But honestly, for me, I probably wouldn't go out and just buy a citrus 6-pack. But I will create a 6-pack based on probably what 6 I would buy if I were to do a 6-pack. And it just means one's going to left out. But I'm also going to do an ultimate 3-pack here, because for me personally, what would be my 3 go-tos in this would probably give you a more indication of what I like citrus-wise. But let's do the 6-pack first. And basically, I would probably leave Cheerful Celebration out. So my 6-pack would consist of coconut lemongrass, cocoa lime, Wisteria Water, Sun-Kissed Citrus, pineapple mango, and sips of cider. So if I had to create an ultimate 6-pack, they would be my ultimate 6-pack. Now I'm going to, because there are only 7 in this category, dwindle it down to what would probably be my must-have, my ultimate 3-pack. So cocoa lime would be number 1. Just a beautiful mixer, and it would be my go-to. I definitely wouldn't have Sun-Kissed Citrus, so 2 more. Now, if I had cocoa lime, I probably wouldn't need coconut lemongrass, because cocoa lime kind of does the same job, in my opinion, as coconut lemongrass when it comes to clearing the air, cleaning. So I think the fact that I've got cocoa lime in my selection would be the only reason I wouldn't put coconut lemongrass in my 3-pack selection, because I can clear the nasty smells out, I can clean the house out, but I can also mix with a lot of fruity scents with coconut lime. So that's probably the only reason I'm not going to put coconut lemongrass in my 3-pack. But if there were more scents here to choose from an Alderman 6-pack, coconut lemongrass would probably go in it. So let's talk about 2 others. So I want pineapple mango, or do I want Wisteria Waterfall? So I'm probably going to go Wisteria Waterfall as my number 2 choice. It's got a little bit of a floral and a little bit of aquatic, so it's a little bit different when it comes to our citrus scents. I think there are other pineapple and mango scents I like a little bit more than pineapple mango, so that would probably be the only reason that pineapple mango is not making the cut in the 3-pack. And the third one in my 3-pack would be Sips of Cider. New one to the catalogue, nice spiced orange scent, because we are in our spring-summer catalogue, even though it's more wintry. During spring-summer we do experience Christmas, and I would probably enjoy warming that during Christmas. So that would be my ultimate 3-pack of my citrus scents. Now, let's delve into the Spring-Summer 2021 catalogue and talk about what did not make it back to our catalogue and what has officially retired. So, when I find the citrus scents, so lime zest and vanilla. So that's currently available for the next 2-3 days. So it's retiring at the end of this. So lime zest and vanilla is obviously one that goes from catalogue season to catalogue season. So the fact that it's retiring to me means it's not coming back. So if you've got a Scentsy Club, or if you want a Scentsy Club and need to contact me and let me walk you through how to create a Scentsy Club because you want lime zest and vanilla in your life, let me know, or stock up on it now. So this is a perfectly tart dessert with extra lime zest and a dollop of whipped cream. So to me, lime zest and vanilla, I haven't warmed a bar. I've actually popped it in my Scentsy Club because it was one of those scents I'm like, I want to try, but I always went for cocoa lime. This is kind of similar but sweeter. I think the vanilla makes it a little bit sweeter, so this would be a little bit more dessert-like. I'm smelling on cold. So I do want to warm it, and then I will make up my mind whether lime zest and vanilla is going to stay in my Scentsy Club probably at the end of when this goes to retire. So I will probably then make a choice between cocoa lime and lime zest and vanilla, to be honest with you. Safari Sunset also did not come back. So that was warm amber set on a backdrop of sweet jasmine with a stroke of sparkling lemon, make a moment of beauty. So you've got that sweetness of the jasmine, and then that amber mixed with the lemon kind of, to me, gave a very orangey type vibe. I love this one on cold, but when I warmed it, it was just one of those scents that just triggered. There are certain scents, and I think that's why a lot of citrus scents I don't gravitate towards. When I find it tends to be ones with orange in it or some sort of orangey note in it that trigger my hay fever, sinus headaches. And Safari Sunset, unfortunately, was one of them that did that for me. So it'll be interesting to see how I go with Sips of Cider. I feel like maybe the spice in there might maybe counteract that, but I'm not sure yet. So I think that's another reason why I don't gravitate towards citrus scents, because the mixer orange, when we have a mixer collection, that orange one did that to me. Just breathing, and that's not citrus. That was another one. So there's something in certain scents that kind of triggers certain things that I can't do. And unfortunately, Safari Sunset was one of them. So they're the only two that have officially retired that are not coming back to our spring-summer catalogue. I hope you enjoyed this little delve into our citrus journey. Tomorrow I will be going through the woods category with you, and then after that I'm actually going to join the spice and bakery together because they're very small categories. Then we will talk about our Disney licensed bars. Then we're going to talk about all the oils, and then we're going to talk about the rest of the catalogue. So I probably will be going into the new month going through this with you. We're probably not going to get through the new catalogue before the end of the month and the new catalogue starts, but I hope you're enjoying these little videos anyway. Until then, stay safe and bye for now.